Hey guys, welcome back to Layout. If I already haven't spilled the beans by the title, which I think I'm going to, but hey, if you blindly clicked on this video, um, I'm calling her quits, throwing in the towel. There's a couple things I want to say. I've got, I'll talk about the reasoning and stuff, but the first thing I want to say is, the community has been really great. I haven't been as active in the community, especially this last year, but it's been really really great watching as everybody kind of bands together to get money or support for people who need it. Everybody's fairly friendly, and initially I felt really out of place, and it didn't take me long to warm up. Sorry, I'm gonna sit down because this might be a long video. I'm just gonna kind of pan around the layout as I talk. Um, so yeah, the community has been really great. The reasoning, there's quite a bit of reasons. Little things, big things. Um, the first thing is I just don't have motivation. That could be caused by a lot of things, but for the last 6 to 8 months, I've come in here and not wanted to do anything. Um, and that's obviously problematic considering um, I don't even want to run trains, which is weird because I still like trains. I still like the hobby. When I went over to Chris's house to meet all the guys again from the train group, the train club, I helped him set up JMRI and we kind of ran his train back and forth a little bit. And I really enjoyed that. But I don't enjoy it here. Um, Kind of once in a while it's great, but I almost can't justify having an entire room for it, if that makes sense. Um, so there's just no motivation to move forward, and there's not really any motivation to run. It's not necessarily that I dislike my stuff, but I do find that with the limited space, it's not hitting the point of, I don't want to say realism, but almost it's not hitting quite the size that I would want. I thought I could do a lot of things with this layout, and initially, it went okay when I did the around the room, but as I moved forward, I just found that with the size of the room, I almost overplanned things, too much track, stuff like that. Not to mention, there's a lot of things I would change. um, I know a lot of people are probably gonna say, Dave, why don't you just rip it up and restart? And I guess the bottom line is, I really just don't want to put the money into it or the time into it. I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could redo it. I'm sure I could sell all my Code 100 track, buy Code 83 track. No snap switches, just stick with, at least number of sixes, at least 26 inch or something like that. But I just don't have the room. I don't have the time. Like, I just don't want to, really, at the end of the day. All of my excuses could be remedied. Um, but I just don't want to. So, and that's the thing. Like I said, I still like trains. I still like the hobby. I can't justify having a room. Look at this room. It's a mess. And that's because all my tools are here. So when I need something, I just come in and grab stuff and then I don't put it away. And I've cleaned this room multiple times thinking, okay, if it's clean, I can just walk in and I can work. I can run trains, but it's not like that. Um, so yeah, I mean, there's a lot of reasoning, but at the end of the day, I just I really enjoy wiring. I love wiring it, but scenery I have no interest in, and I almost find that like it. I mean, it's expensive, those no doubt, but it's at this point, it's like I can buy a locomotive, or I can go and buy a cheap dirt bike and fix it up. Um, And I think the thing is, right from the start, the trains weren't my only hobby, right? A lot of you guys HO trains or just trains in general, that's all you guys do. And that's great, you know, I mean, regardless if it is the only hobby or if you have multiple hobbies, I mean, it really doesn't matter, but I found the last year, I've really, actually, it's been on and off since day one, to be honest. I go through phases where I don't feel like working on it, and then I go through phases where I'm really into it, and it's been like that since day one. But then I found myself more often than not wanting to work on it. And I said, you know, maybe I'll force myself. You know, the nice thing is I never had to force myself for videos. I never made these videos for money. And in fact, I don't even really make them for entertainment. It kind of started off, I guess I do just make them for entertainment now. Initially I didn't. Initially I had nobody locally that I knew of who was into the hobby. So, you know, it was my way of getting feedback. I'd do something and I'd make a video about it and say, hey guys, what do you think? What do you, you know, any criticism and stuff like that. But, you know, I met a bunch of nice guys, and I've got that local now, so I just make the videos for entertainment. But the thing is, like, I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to make bad videos or, you know, just do enough on the layout to make a layout update. And you know what I mean? Like, it's just, that's not how I roll. So it's a little, like I said, it's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of unhappiness with the way things worked out. It's a little bit of money. It's a little bit of just maybe not so much growing out of it, but growing away from it. To the point where I just can't justify having this room. You know, I can use this room for so many other things. So I think there's that. Now, the silver lining and kind of the end game for this, the plan is I'm going to slowly start packing stuff up. I have all the boxes to every rolling stock, every locomotive. I have all my Digitrack stuff. I don't have, the only boxes I don't have, I think, are building kits. And obviously, like, track. So I think the game plan is slowly get everything that, you know, all the loose stuff off, all the buildings, rolling stock locomotives, pack that up, post them, you know, here's the price, or whatever, best offer, I don't know, sell them off, and after that is kind of packed up and starting to sell, I can start unsoldering and removing all the track, and the wiring. Now, a nice thing about everything is, like, I use terminal block, like, I can just unsolder it, reuse everything. I use terminal blocks for all my wiring, so, you know what I mean? I've tinned the end, so they're still perfectly usable. I can sell it, I can reuse it here, you know. I don't know, I have tons of wire. But, anyway, so I think I'm going to slowly start that. And, you know, I started this train club, like, we have the Rapido things that didn't really work out, but I started this train club, and I thought, well, maybe that's my way of just focusing on a 2x4, you know what I mean? I don't have to worry about all this, I can just focus. But I'm totally not even into that, so that's a shame, you know, the guys are great, I'm not into it. And then, yeah, so probably next year or 2 years from now, the wife and I are thinking about building a garage. I think that's the plan. We want to. She's on board. I'm definitely on board. So, I think the plan is I might have a loft and or a corner kind of dedicated to here's where a possible switching layout might be. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I promise. That's in my mind kind of a plan that I've had. So I think that's what's going to happen. I'll leave that open and we'll decide. Now, the nice thing is, because I don't hate the hobby, I'm not, like, saying, screw trains and, like, leaving, never looking back. This channel isn't dead yet. When I go over to Chris's, when I go over to other people's houses, you know, if maybe I'm wiring up a locomotive, I can video that. I still do want to go to train shows. I still love watching trains run. That's one thing. I love watching people do ops, and I love watching trains go by. So I think that when I go to a train show, I can still video that. So that's kind of cool. But that's it, guys. So thanks for everything. I mean, like I said, I'm not deleting anything, or I'm not leaving, but thanks to all my viewers, all my subscribers, everybody who comments and messages me. Thank you for everybody's support. Sorry, my finger was in the way. It's been really great. It's been quite the adventure. I haven't quite made 1,000 subscribers, but who knows? You know what I mean? Like, because I'm not quitting the channel, and there's still going to be train related stuff on the channel. Hopefully nobody unsubscribes me. I mean, if you do, I get it, but if not, maybe eventually I'll hit it, and if so, then I'll still do a giveaway. I'm sure, things don't sell overnight, especially on train stuff. So, give away that or some cash, that's still the plan, but we'll see. So, anyways, guys, this is probably going to be it for a little while. I'll be posting in the groups, Facebook groups, Kijiji, maybe eBay. I don't like doing eBay so much just because you get charged for it. Like, you have to pay to sell stuff typically. So, but if if it doesn't move in a month or something, I might post everything on eBay. If there's anything somebody specifically wants, private message me and just, say, hey, I want this, how much, or tell me how much you want to offer. you know, I know Chris did a video of these boxcars, how he did them. And if you love that video and you think they're really cool looking, you know what I mean, and you want one, because I've got multiple, let me know, because that everything's got to go at some point, right? So, and yes, I am gonna sell everything. I know a lot of people might say, well, if you keep a couple things, and I'm gonna sell everything because if I do the garage thing, I don't need my massive Digitrax set. In fact, I may not even need sound locomotives. In fact, I may not even do... Okay, that's a joke. I'm definitely going to stick to Canadian Pacific, but I may not do Alco only. You know what I mean? It's going to be switching layout. I might have one locomotive. Not to mention, maybe I'll switch to N-scale. I don't know, guys. I don't know what the future holds, but I wanted to put this video out there because I've been pretty inactive. And I've taken a long time to think about this. Like I said, the last 8 months at least, I've really been like going back and forth. And then, now that spring's here and stuff like that, I decided, okay, well, hey, maybe I should get the ball rolling. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. Keep commenting, like, I'll still be active, reply to comments, stuff like that, questions, all that good stuff. So that's a nice thing, like I said, I'm not closing down the channel or nothing. And all of my knowledge and stuff like that isn't going to disappear either, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hey, if you like this video, don't forget to thumbs up it. Hey, any comments, criticisms, questions, down below. If you want to see the odd video when I come back at it, don't forget to subscribe. And that's pretty much it, guys. So until next time, enjoy your bacon.